Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sword School with Steve and John. We got a request on the channel from Bruno in Argentina wanting to know a little bit more with the hawk and knife. Now, the Tomahawk is a wonderful tool. It is so much more than just a striking implement. And I want to show you a couple of things that we can do with it. We're going to be using it in the full haft. So we've got the extent of our grip. My opponent is swinging down at me at the crook of my neck, because he's something to point out with this. That is not going to kill me. That is going to seriously mess up my day, but that is not going to kill me. There's a story during the French and Indian War where some settlers' villages had been attacked and razed by locals, and Washington ordered the execution of the chief. And he was kneeling down outside the fort, and the soldier hit him a couple times with the tomahawk in the neck and lost it. And the chief picked up the hawk and gave it back to the soldier. So I will put the story to that in the description of this. But I bring that up because I want you to understand that hitting somebody just once with this is not going to do it. This is not like a Dane axe or a woodsman's axe. It just doesn't have the mass. So my opponent's giving me that strike. And while that may not necessarily kill me, I will not be happy. So what I'm going to do is, as he does that, I'm going to drive up, and I'm not hitting him with the head of my axe. I'm covering with the haft, which he can still push through. Would you agree with that?
I would.
So first and foremost, get out of the way. As he cuts, I step over, and then I yank down and drive my, sorry, that was too hard. Sorry.
Anybody know what it's like to get stabbed in the brachial artery?
Got a little carried away. The face and the head are great targets, but don't get so focused on those that they're your only target. They're actually one of the ones I go to last, because there's so many other things to do before you get there. So let's do that again. He cuts down, I cover, and I yank down. I drive this into his armpit. Now, I've just put it that deep into his armpit. Again, he's not dead, but he's stuck on my knife. So from here, I take my hatchet, and I drive it into his chest. That gets him off my knife. Now, he's probably going to come back at me with, that's the closest one to me. So as he does that, I'm going to cover and take the inside of the knee. Now he's going to come at me with that one. So I'm going to step back to cover and take that arm. Can we do that again?
Sure.
Nice and slow.
I don't want to do it.
I cover, drive it in, push him off of that. Cover, slice, cover that one, and hit the arm. Not a happy man. One more time, then I want you to do it to me. So, come in, drive it in. Knock him off with that one. Cover that, slice the inside of the knee, push that down with my knife so I can hit the inside of the wrist. This is the nice thing about the wrist and the arm like that. It doesn't matter if I hit with the hatchet, with the head, or with the haft. It's going to be unpleasant either way. Just go from, you hit me with a knife, slice that, drive down, and I miss, and I hit him with the haft. Doesn't matter again. Then I'm going to pull that out of the way, stick it into his neck, and then push out. That's going to do the job.
I'm going to stop fighting after that.
Okay, you ready to do it to me?
Sure.
Let's go really slow. So let me make the hit. There's that blow. Find me from below. Nope. Wrist. Now, drop your shoulder down. Oh, look at what that did to that. So if your shoulder comes up and you've got your haft parallel to the ground, I'll just keep going. And you moved right into what I was aiming at.
Yeah.
But if you drop your elbow and your shoulder down, you're pulling me off to the side. You can't, this is not a strength issue. This is not like St. George. It's at an angle. Make sense?
Okay.
Do that again. There it is. Drive that in. Now he's got that buried in my armpit. Right? So he gets me off his knife. And I try to stab him. He covers that, slices the inside of my leg, but I'm not done yet. So he pushes that down. That changes the trajectory. There goes that one. I've now had this tendon cut. I've lost that. And look how it's just lined up for that thrust to the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that again. Ready?
Ready.
There it is. Oh. Take that. Yep. Now, the nice thing that's important about this is he's out of the way of my own strike. So I have to cut him. And he pushes that down. Nope. Push that down.
Down to there.
Now you want to hit me?
Just
Yeah,
goes
look
right
at,
into
yeah.
space.
And
Now I'm
that's,
coming for my power line.
yeah, and that's why, because of our distance, you don't have to hit me with the
I
head.
don't have to.
Imagine that hardwood half just right on the wrist.
It's gonna do some serious lasting.
Even if it doesn't break the wrist, the fingers are gonna open, right?
Yeah.
And whether he can do anything or not after that, you're not gonna give him time because you've got one last blow. Switch sides. Do it one more time, then I'll do it to you.
All right.
Ready?
Ready.
Yeah, and then it's just lined up right there, isn't it? Just flows right in.
Right back into the exact same line, especially if you remember that if one's like an extension,
Yeah.
the other has to come in return.
Yeah, so general rule with double weapons, one high, one low. One in, one out. We don't want to do both unless we're doing a double weapon defense. If he's got a large, heavier weapon, go ahead and swing at me. I might do a double weapon defense so I can try to get something else out. But only when I'm doing a double weapon defense am I going to put both of them out. So, ready?
Ready. There's that beauty there as well.
Yeah, so you came in a lot faster than I thought. And I still push you out of range.
Yeah.
So now you're here. And I can end up right back in the same place.
Right back in the same zone.
Now, because, you all right?
Yep.
Because he came at me faster than I expected him to, I didn't get a chance to push him out and then cover. Didn't matter, did it?
Nope.
Why not?
Because you pushed me out.
Yeah.
From the distance, I couldn't reach you.
So let's do it again. You all right?
Mm-hmm.
There's that. Now I go in, push you out, cover that, step across, push that down. Now, let's say it's really stuck in there tight. Hook it and use your own half to pull it out. Why not?
Why not? Why not? You can catch yourself on vertebrae.
Yeah.
It's happened.
So this is actually using your weapons to help dislodge.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because, like John said, you might go in too far back and stick it in his spine.
Yeah.
Right? Entirely possible. He might move. Who knows? Right? I mean, that's why they call him the enemy. They keep fighting.
Yeah.
Let's do it one more time. You all right?
Yeah.
So
This is so much fun for me.
he throws that in. I cover, drive it in, go all the way in, bash him off that. Cover that, slice that knee, push that down. Now I'm with the flat of my knife so I can strike his wrist. Pull that out of the way, drive it in. Now look, he turned. I'm in his spine. I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to go this way.
Lovely.
Tell me what you think.
I love it.
Just a little couple of things that you can do with the tomahawk and knife. Remember, tools will get stuck in bone. That's okay. I mean, don't focus on it. If it does, you can use your other tools to get it out of the way, get it out of the bone. And with that, we're going to stop. So I want to thank you. Bruno for the question. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have questions or things you'd like to see, please post them under the video. And I will also put a link to that story in the description. Until we're able to train together, all the best to you and yours. Thanks for everything. And we'll see you at the next video. Take care, everyone. Boom.
Have a great one.